In this movie, you're working with an incredible array of some of the best actors of a generation. When you're in films like this, are you still learning? Because obviously you're still at the early stages of your career. When you're around the likes of Michelle Pfeiffer and Angelina Jolie, do you find that even just subconsciously you're still taking so much from them and their performances?
Yeah. I'm not only sort of subconsciously, but like actively as well. They're also impressive in who they are as people and the way they work. And I think it would be stupid of me not to absorb that in some way. And I definitely did. Throughout the film, I was constantly absorbing and constantly observing I just think it's when you're working with them as well. When you're doing a scene, you sort of get a real sense of how they've sort of managed to get this far, and they're such lovely people and so impressive in a few ways, so definitely.
Because in a film that's just full of big set pieces and amazing kind of special effects and stuff, I think my favourite scene was just the in-laws meeting at the castle.
Yeah.
I was just wondering about shooting that scene and how much fun that was, because I guess in a film that's got so much kind of special effects, that just had everyone just round a table. That must have been quite one of the most enjoyable, I imagined, for you guys to shoot.
Yeah. It was just a long scene, a lot of good dialogue, a lot of bit of tension, a bit of comedy. And I was kind of lucky, because I didn't have that much dialogue, so I got to just watch it all unfold. But yeah, we did have fun with that, and I remember I started that week quite tense and nervous, and then by the end of it I was just entirely relaxed, which is sort of testament to the fun we had, really.
I was wondering about sort of going forward in your career and sort of moving between sort of blockbusters of this nature and obviously kind of smaller independent films. Obviously you've got Postcards from London, which was just brilliant, and Beach Rats and stuff like that, which are really great, sort of really creative movies. And not that these aren't, but can you see yourself moving between the two and doing big films like this to then, a lot of actors will do films like this, and then that sort of in some ways gives them the chance to then make 3 or 4 sort of passion projects of that nature?
Yeah, I think there should be passion in everything that you do. Otherwise, if things fall short, I never look at anything as a sort of half measure. I always want to try and bring the same amount of like work and work ethic to something. But yeah, definitely, man. I'm interested in all sort of different types of storytelling and different scales. So it's nice that I can sort of traverse between both. I feel lucky that I've been able to do such an array of projects in a short time. So I'd like to continue that if people let me.
I once interviewed Liam Neeson, who was talking about when he was on Star Wars. I think he nabbed a lightsaber or something like that. And I was just wondering if you, on big movies like this, get to take any memorabilia, even without permission. I'm basically asking if you've stolen anything from Disney before.
Yeah, no.
Or given a souvenir. No, but some people keep souvenirs.
They gave me something. I kept asking for everything. I was like, can I have that? But no, there was a dagger that I got to keep that I've still got. That was Prince Phillip's, but it never came out, and I've got that at home somewhere in a drawer. And then
you never know when you're going to need a dagger.
Well, you never know. Do you know what I mean? It's tough out there, so you could always no. And then I wanted to keep the wig and some of that jacket just for keepsake, but they wouldn't let me, understandably.
Yeah, I was going to ask if that was a wig.
It is.
Yeah. So are you lined up to be in the Souvenir Part 2? Is that right?
Yeah.
Because obviously that's probably it's my top 5 films of the year. That first one.
Yeah, it was incredible.
I was wondering about how you might. I'm not sure if you're allowed to talk about that. How you might fit into the sequel, because obviously it's based on Joanna's real experiences.
Yeah. I can't really speak about it, but I love Joanna and I love her work, and I really enjoyed popping into that and playing a sort of a small part, and it was fun. And Honor's incredible, so it was really cool to. I wish I could tell you more, man, but I'm scared I'll end up giving everything away and they'll tell me off.
I don't want to get you in trouble. Well, thanks so much. I've already got you in trouble with stealing a dagger.
No, yeah, it's all right.
Well, thanks so much.
Cheers, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys,
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey!